For the length of a football field, investigators say a Dallas police officer's life was in jeopardy as he clinged to the hood of a car. He was hit by a drug suspect trying to make a getaway from a hotel parking lot. A drug suspect the officer ended up shooting through the windshield. First tonight on Fox Sports News at 6, Zahid Ara visit DPD headquarters. And Zahid, you have an update on the officer's close call. What can you tell us?
Well, a Dallas police officer was at the hotel with a federal agent looking into a tip about a possible murder suspect when a possible drug deal in the parking lot caught that officer's eye. That's when an attempt at a conversation with the suspect escalated quickly.
Jose Montiel flew to Dallas to catch the Cowboys take on the 49ers.
The action didn't stop at the game. It actually followed us here.
But after hitting the sack early at this Northwest Dallas Knights Inn,
sounded like big boulders hitting the ground really hard.
He suddenly woke up.
So I look outside and sure enough, there's cops everywhere.
Dallas police say after getting a tip, Officer Michael DeWild and a federal ICE agent showed up.
You don't really expect to be in the middle of it, you know.
But in the parking lot, Officer DeWild noticed what appeared to be a drug deal involving 34-year-old Joel Allen. Allen quickly got into his car.
That's when police say the suspect started driving towards the officer, then striking the officer with his car. The officer went up into the air and then landed on the suspect's hood. That's when police say the officer was carried the length of one of these buildings. The officer managed to reach for his weapon and then shoot through the windshield several times, striking the suspect in the chest.
In his mind, he's trying to get the car stopped so he can get off the hood and stop the danger to himself and others.
Officer DeWild fell off the car as Allen drove away. Later on, his red Chevy was found crashed near I-35 and Inwood Road.
It's something you would see on the telly if we were in England.
TV.
Officer DeWild was treated for a fracture and released.
I'm still in disbelief that this happened right in front of us.
Joel Allen is in critical condition at Parkland Hospital. He has a prior history of drug charges and evading arrest and is now charged with aggravated assault. Heather?
All right, so hit Dallas police, they recently changed how the department handles officers involved in a shooting, and I believe this is the first time those new rules are being used, right?
It is. You know, this is the 17th officer-involved shooting in Dallas so far this year, but the first one that includes the changes, which means officers who fire their weapons, Officer DeWild in this case, will now go through more psychological counseling and stay off the streets for a full month from the time of the incidents. Now, we know that the officer has some injuries to recover from this case, and at this point, police haven't figured out if his recovery time will count as part of that 30-day waiting period before he's allowed to go back to work. But the hope is that this will hold a lot more officers accountable and will also look out for them in terms of, you know, having them mentally fit to go back to work.
Heather? Understood. All right, Zahid Ara live tonight. Thank you.